All right, good. I like that pose. Now, okay, final part of the quiz here. Tell me the input motions to throw a Hadoken.
Okay, I remember this one because I use a mnemonic device. Ha, I obviously start with down. Do yourself a favor and go down forward. Can you believe we're all the way at forward? And then punch.
Great. Okay, well,
fuck yeah!
Congratulations. You are now the lead senior junior assistant scientist with all of the perks that come with it.
Cool. Can you legally do this while Jason's not here?
That's I mean, I have to do it because I can't just do science alone.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a field promotion here for you.
It's like a trial by combat.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, fire of combat. Yeah, we'll set you on fire.
Are we gonna play
later.
Fire of Combat today?
We are not going to play fire combat today, but now that you have cleared the hurdle and consider yourself a senior lead junior assistant scientist.
Junior assistant. Assistant to the manager.
And you'll get the key to the scientist's bathroom later. So if you could make sure to keep that place over there. If you could keep that place clean,
don't want
just go in there 3 days a week and make sure that it's straightened up and good to go. That's basically your only new duty.
There's plenty of new duties in there.
Yes, well, it comes with the territory. We've all, well, not me, but a lot of people have held that position over the years and gone on to prestigious things. Speaking of prestige,
yes,
a lot of fighting games like to pull in very prestigious licenses. A lot of things that from other walks of life. It's not all hey, we made up a guy. He's wearing a karate outfit and punches stuff. Sometimes they're like, this show already has a karate guy. What if we just put that karate guy in our show,
like
in
Ranma.
our game? Yeah, like a Ranma.
Yeah.
But some people have done it better. Some people have done it worse, obviously. But today we're here to look at 2 more games and add them to the list. Unfortunately, scientist Jason is out handling some additional. He's in the field doing some field research.
He's looking at bugs.
Yeah, he's staring at bugs and he's trying to throw fireballs at the bugs, which I don't think that's going to work.
He did go out with a magnifying glass, and then he was going to try and burn them. And I said, it's unethical. You shouldn't burn bugs with a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
I said, what if I do a cool fireball like Ken does? I said, well,
that sounds like science to me.
Yeah.
And the grant holders seem to like it, so they covered the travel and all that other stuff. So that's pretty great. Which leaves you and I, Ben, to start here with a game for the Super Famicom.
That's right.
Which is the Japanese Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yeah, we got a double dose of Japanese fighting flavor
here. And this one, well, I don't know about this one.
I'm excited. I liked this game at one point in my life. And I liked this show at one point in my life.
And now you don't do either? Is that?
Yeah, I mean, I look fondly back upon both of them. Well, and that might change today. I don't know.
That's the trouble with science is that your feelings get set aside here. Let's take a look at this intro. Okay, got some clouds here.
Oh,
there's Cloud. This is the Spirits Within fighting game crossover.
Anywhere. Look at that smile too. That's a smile of a man who just wants to fight.
Yeah, that's a guy that just what he likes doing? Eating, fighting. And not much else.
A little bit of bad fathering.
Sure, yeah. And I will say that smile, there's kind of a mean streak in that smile that I don't know that it really resonates with me.
That's the thing about Goku is everyone's like, oh, he's just a guy who wants to find the strongest people in the world and fight them. Also beat them.
And also
kind of a dick.
Yeah. Why don't we, this is Dragon Ball Z Hyperdimension for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what our options here. Okay, we got this one. That's a 2-step toggle right there.
You definitely want that one on.
Yeah. We can kind of set the time of day, it looks like.
Yeah.
We could leave. Let's leave that on. Let's leave that on.
Mm-hmm.
Sound test. We want
22.
22. Okay. All right. Let's.
And I want you to go back to see if they. Classic sound. See if they really utilize all 3 digits there.
Okay. Yeah. That's wise. I'll start by going this way. Oh.
Holy shit!
That.
That's Frieza. That's gotta be Frieza, right? Can't think of who else that would be.
That could be anybody.
That one could be anybody. Hey, I was wondering, do they have bad side on here?
Let's look. We got noisy. We got another S. Got speed. Land base. U blue. Side back.
Oh, they have. No, they don't have bad side.
Yeah.
It is bad.
It's a side.
Fear.
Part S.
I hate Earth music. Ever since Ziv won that Grammy, it's just like
Yeah. It's, get.
happy bye.
Happy bye to.
Don't say that.
Sorry.
I get sued. They
just didn't
bother. We have these other
This track speaks for itself.
these tracks named like Earth and
Yeah.
Fear. You can't even just get one word on there.
Get.
Let's see with this roster. Got Super Saiyan Goku, Majin Vegeta,
Oh man.
Gotenks, Adult Gohan. Is this Vegeta or Vegito or Gogeta? I don't know. Piccolo.
Well, this is. I mean, the episodes I'm watching right now. This is extremely relevant.
So why don't we just like make this a canonical thing here? B. That's right.
Yeah. Nintendo buttons. You're hitting A.
Yeah.
You see, Vegeta allowed Babidi's magic to take over part of him, but he still held on, and he used that to become more powerful, which I think is kind of sad in a way, because in some ways it's him admitting, like, I needed help, all this training,
Right.
and I still am not as powerful as Goku, who is dead. Let alone Gohan, who hasn't been training well at all.
And he's not even a full
lately.
Saiyan.
No, yeah, exactly. It's a mess here. So what are our buttons here? We got a punch, we got a
Punch.
double axe handle, we got a kick,
got a
we
reflect.
a beam button. What are you using to reflect there?
I was using Y.
Okay. Yeah.
X.
X. Nintendo X.
Nintendo X. And then you can do A, B will kind of charge you up. And kind of that's all I know at this point. I'm assuming there are specials and supers and the like that use a combination of quarter circles, charge moves, half circles. That one's a half circle back, beam attack. Haha.
This is the first I've seen of Boo fighting, so.
This is exactly how he does it in the show. It's pretty much all his moves are this.
When you do that slide move, it really looks like you're wearing a diaper.
Good. Ooh, that was a move.
I'm trying to. Maybe I gotta be charged up.
Oh, you're getting health back. Let me say this. A little more stiff than I remember it being.
Yeah, it's
Ooh, that was a combo. I was gonna say, we haven't really seen any combos yet, but that's pretty good.
Okay,
oh,
so
shit.
she can shoot down, okay.
I always find it interesting when fighting games based on a licensed property like this takes it from a very specific time period.
Right.
Because it kind of limits the
One
roster
round,
in a
huh?
weird way. Yeah. Maybe that's something we can adjust.
I didn't see a lot of options for adjusting stuff, honestly.
Pick up with the bad guys here. I believe Gohan is a charge character.
Yeah, looks like he has some charges, absolutely.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, sure.
But I think in these levels you just like fly, dude. Yeah.
Ugh, disgusting. It's always been the worst part about a lot of the Dragon Ball games is this whole flight thing.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of like how the things rotate on a sphere. It looks cool. A little disorienting, maybe.
Yeah. Got the lookout over there in the background, though. That's kind of cool.
Oh,
Did you stuff that? Was that?
I think I read something about there being counterattacks. Like if you block something and there's a little blue spark, if you do a move that thereafter you will perform. Oh God.
This feels like someone entered some busted ass Game Genie codes that are just like, I don't know, the ground goes away.
Yeah, this is decidedly worse. Okay, so these special moves are eating my health and energy. And I need to like recharge to get it back, I guess. See, I know you're watching Dragon Ball Z Kai, but this is the real
When they get to their final chapters stuff, it seems like they cut a little bit less out.
Okay. What's up?
I don't.
When that blue orb appears, try hitting a button. Oh, I was about to do a cool move. Oh, you can move a little faster with R.
Yeah, you kind of have your dashes.
Why am I not facing?
I couldn't do anything like that. You know, there's moves on this list like the Masenko and a Kamehameha and stuff like that, but I couldn't make any of that come out.
Do you need a certain level of energy?
I don't know. I tried charging up.
Bring out the big guns. They're supposed to be able to like
Giga shoulder.
launch players into different arenas.
Oh, like
Kind of.
Mortal Kombat
So
style?
yeah, when you're selecting here,
Oh, I
you're
see. You're
selecting
kind of
like
picking, like-
all possible.
Oh.
But I don't know how to do that. And when I read the fact, it said it was X. But maybe you have to do a certain thing first. Ooh. Did it.
I did it. Oh, yeah!
There we go.
What?
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
It's really a good throw.
Oh. Here comes trouble. Oh.
Oh,
Oof.
that was pretty close. Yeah, the health in this game is weird.
Yes.
The recharging and the meters, like the
Sacrificing a bit of your health to do specials that won't necessarily even hit.
Huh.
It feels stiff.
Yeah.
That's my biggest complaint.
Like there's some combos happening, but they feel very canned.
Yeah. That's Piccolo.
Oh.
Shit, he took off the hat.
Who's that?
His name is Scott.
Okay.
He's like Goku's friend from college.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I haven't seen him.
They must have cut that Kai. He's the guy who got Goku high for the first time.
Oh, okay. He's like, check out these senzu beans. You feel really good. Check out my cat friend grows them.
You want to go to the Sky Palace? I'm just kind of mashing. Oh, hell yeah.
What was it? How'd you make a vape ghost appear?
A lot of jewel pods. That was a good combo. I feel like if all playing fields leveled out, like power levels, whatever, it's
Yeah.
just a straight on fight,
Right.
and everyone just fought, my money's on Piccolo.
Yeah, I think Piccolo's like got the right mix of like he keeps his cool most of the time.
He's not afraid to like do something dirty.
Yeah.
He like kills Goku in the very
Right.
beginning.
Yeah.
Any characters missing here that you'd really like to see represented?
Mr. Satan. Actually, Videl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Videl, I mean, though, if we think about it, like the limited time when there was a Majin Vegeta, which is not long,
Right.
like that's kind of a weird time frame for these fights. And Videl would not be effective in these fights.
Yeah.
Mr. Satan wouldn't be effective. It couldn't possibly ever be effective in these fights.
Krillin wouldn't be effective. in
Right,
these
yeah,
fights.
Krillin is turned to stone at this for some chunk of this time,
Oh, I forgot about that.
as is Piccolo.
His time is. This is the most fun character I've played so far. He feels less stiff, and his weird hitboxes make up for the lack of movement options. Do wish you could do 2 rounds though.
Yeah. This seems like we're, and maybe that's if we were better at meter management, since you can regain health. Like maybe these would be lasting longer. But yeah, I don't know.
You don't even need to watch the end of the show. You just saw how it unfolds.
Great. Yeah. Okay. I guess just pack it in.
Sorry, everyone else thinks Goku's done.
I don't know. Like from around this time frame, like you would have like Dabura, and he sucks.
Yeah.
He's the worst. He's so lame. I would actually rather see this set a little bit earlier during the tournament and have like a alternate universe timeline where that tournament just unfolded as is, and everyone was even level, so you could play as Killa or Jewel or some of the other fuckers, Spopovich.
Do you know who Garlic Jr. is?
No, they
Did that
cut
ever come up?
that. No, I've heard the name, but
So Garlic Jr. is fine himself as a villain, but I really like him because his gang is called the Space Boys.
that's a great name.
Yeah. Do a special beam cannon, man.
But like this right here is Vegeta at some of his, like this is as savage as Vegeta has been in 100 episodes.
Yeah.
You know, this is him fucking causing nuclear blasts at the tournament and killing like 100 people or something, you know? Not since Namek has Vegeta been this rude.
Right. You know, that's what happens. You have a kid, you have a wife, you get a kid, you settle down.
Totally.
It just like takes the bloodlust out of you.
And then you like try to find it and you're like, oh, I don't know, and we play in a band, and, you know. You're watching those commercials going like, that guy looks really comfortable in his bathtub.
Man, I took a bath at Evo. We had a bathtub that was big enough for me to fit in.
Nice.
It was like the first bath I took in, I don't know, 5 years.
I feel like I am too tall for most bathtubs.
For like a standard bathtub.
Yeah, so I can only imagine.
Like, damn, people live like this?
Yeah, it's
People can just do this whenever they want? It's great.
you just, at some point you're just like, I should get a hot tub. And you're like, no, that's not
What if we got one for the office?
an office hot tub, just like
Yeah.
right here in front of the desk.
Ooh, yeah. Can you imagine doing UPF from a hot tub?
I can. I don't know who this dude is.
It's Goku's dad.
He's wearing the Supreme Kai's earrings. That's all I know.
I understand the appeal of like, okay, we're gonna give you this Frieza because he's the Frieza you know.
Yeah.
But I like some of his looks of his other transformations. It'd be cool if I could maybe just come in at level 3 or something.
Well, yeah, what if that was like a stance change thing where you're like building up a meter over the course of a fight to be, you know, Perfect Cell or Frieza or something like that. I feel like this music is not really evocative. But then again, I guess I don't know. Like the series has had so much different music and the different dubs and stuff over the years that.
Yeah, this might be like normal Japanese Dragon Ball music. Oof. Oh. Remember that move?
Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of these moves don't look like, there's just the sprites don't look, like look at this little shoulder charge thing. It just looks dumb.
And that throw you did? Or I did
Yeah, the
as
throws
that
are
character?
terrible looking. Because also, this is the timeline of like that Goku Vegeta fight is one of the most dynamic animation-filled fights they've had of just like fast-moving crazy.
Yeah.
And so then you look at this and you're like, man.
It's like,
Yeah. I have to look at the move list. Was this Vegito? Is it Vegito with the earrings? I don't know how it works. I don't know how the earrings work exactly.
Don't either.
Super Saiyan Vegito. That's what it says here.
All right.
The other one is Go Tanks, of course.
Yeah. Only one more?
Yeah.
Play this Goku again. Maybe if we set max health up a little higher.
Like 420 or so, or?
Yeah, that's probably the right number. Here, get. Just turn the music off.
It's too serious.
This fight is real. This is really weird without music.
Yeah. I want to see what that does. Let me.
Yeah, you gotta go ahead.
Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, yeah. I feel like they should be yelling the entire time.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. That's maybe not for the amount of time it takes to come out. I don't know that that's like an effective move, or that throw also just like. Ugh.
It's like worse than Street Fighter 2 throws because some of those are really bad.
What? Which one is? Name one Street Fighter 2 throw that is not great.
Ryu's.
What? Is it because he doesn't do the extra foot spin like Ken does?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about Ken coming to Smash Brothers?
Largely indifferent, I guess. Like, sure, they should do that. Why not?
Yeah. His launch trailer, or his reveal trailer was pretty good. He just kicks the shit out of Little Mac.
It's a weird choice.
And then he himself gets his ass kicked by a Pokemon that is coming.
Oh, the wrestling Pokemon.
Yeah. I'm happy that they're finally adding a grappler to Smash.
That seems like a weird. It seems like it could be cool and strange.
Yeah.
Because that's not really a.
Like there have been characters with command grabs, but nobody that's really been based around the idea of grappling. What a good fight. That was Frieza.
Yeah, that's Frieza. All right, so that's Dragon Ball Z Hyperdimension. Why don't you?
Hame list. Do that?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Hey, you did it. All right.
I did it.
So, I think this is significantly better than the other Dragon Ball game that we've looked at so far.
This is the best Dragon Ball
the
fighter
best Dragon
we've done
Ball
on this
fighter,
show.
according to this list, almost automatically. Where should we start this? I'd probably put it somewhere.
Hey, I like this more than Justice League Task Force.
Yes. Yeah. No. Absolutely.
How about we start there?
Yeah. Why don't we start there? Okay. Slap Happy Rhythm Busters. This feels stiff, but I think it's got a better. Yeah. No. This is better than Slap Happy Rhythm Busters. there's no dedicated fart button, but there is kind of a universal Kamehameha input.
Yeah. And there's a dedicated go.
Yeah.
Which they could be farting during that. I don't know. It may be just
That might be. I feel like that would be a release of energy as opposed to a charging of energy. But I don't really know how it works. But yes, I put it ahead of that. Best of best. Fighter's Destiny. I like the realism it has. But I think that Dragon Ball Z Hyperdimension is taken from such a real point in the Dragon Ball saga.
Yeah. It's you can relive those feelings of watching that saga for the first time.
Right.
Playing this game.
Yeah, totally. Like I did last week. I mean, Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe should just be higher.
No.
Just be higher on the list to begin with.
Jason here.
That's just a known fact here.
You know what? In all honesty, as somebody who doesn't love MK,
Yeah.
I could see this being under that game because that game, it flowed a bit better. Like some of the stage transition stuff was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't like the mini gamey aspect of it, but like it played well. It played as well as.
And I also
Mortal
think like
Kombat
if we took that game out of the list because it's clearly in the wrong spot and should be somewhere up around like 10 or 11.
I still think
I
it's
would
worse
I would
than
still
Virtua
say it is under Virtua Fighter. So I
Yeah.
could see this being the new number 29 for
right.
now.
Congrats on DBZ for breaking into that top 30.
That's right. Dragon Ball in the top 30. You never thought it would have happened, but here we are. The best Dragon Ball fighting game of all time, according to this list, absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's that. Which brings us to our second game here. Is this the right one?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So, anime.
Anime.
There are two.
Yeah.
There's Dragon Ball Z, which we've looked at, and now we're going to look at the other one, Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, baby.
Is this Sailor Moon Super S?
This is
the actual.
No, this isn't Super S.
Okay.
This is S.
Sailor Moon. This is a regular S.
This is Bishoujo.
Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon, which is that's the name of the series. But then there's a subtitle on it that is long and.
It translates to. I read the translation something like "skirmish of girls combating each other."
Yeah, that's the one.
So there's a lot of. Really quickly to break down why this game is in front of us right now. There's a lot of Sailor Moon fighting games for the Super Nintendo.
There are a lot of just Sailor Moon. Some of them are side-scrolling. Like there's a lot of. There are a lot of Sailor Moon games.
Specifically, there's quite a few Sailor Moon S's and Sailor Moon Super S's and other ones like that. And so
I'll give you a 22 here.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's one of the better 22s I've heard.
Yeah.
The reason that this game even is in my kind of orbit is it was one of the featured titles for Anime Evo this year.
Oh, okay.
And so, it had its own little top 8 on there on the main stage. I guess it's got I wouldn't say an active community, but it has.
There is a scene for
like
this.
the game.
Yeah. It's not just, there are a ton of games that kind of come and go. Like, I doubt there are a ton of people playing Hyperdimension. I could be wrong.
There's probably not that many people playing.
But Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon seems to have broken through in a lasting way.
Pops up here and there.
And not entirely as a joke. Like there's chops here according to the scene. Not that that's scientific.
No. But
we're here to do science.
It's a good place to start.
Yeah. Oh, hey, these sound effects are also in hex.
Oh, shit. So why this game?
Which means 22 is not really 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 21, 22.
The other one better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. One seems like a precursor to the other. One's the charge and one's the burst.
Release.
Okay. And
voice lines.
Separate voice lines.
Out.
Okay, so let's get our fake 22. I like that. And then our also fake 22, because I just don't know how.
That's somebody dying.
Wow. I hate it when I go on the internet and suddenly you're just like, there's somebody dying. It's always happening. It's a great theme song. It's a classic.
It's so good. I never watched much of it growing up, but I appreciate it. Can you name anyone except Sailor Moon?
Is this?
I think this is Jupiter.
Yeah. I thought that's Mars.
I thought that was Mars.
Okay, you're right. That's Mars. Yeah.
Venus, Mercury. Oh, I think it goes in order of the planets. Venus, or Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
There is a Sailor Jupiter. Yeah. I know that much. I know. The three ladies in the back, no idea. I don't know who this little girl is up front.
Pluto. That's Chibi Sailor Moon.
What? No. Did I accidentally pick her?
No, you picked
Okay,
Mars.
no, I picked Mars. Okay, good. That's what I want.
So something I understand about this game is normals can cancel into supers.
Okay.
Giving it kind of a little competitive. It's a 4-button fighter.
Okay.
I don't know what these last two are, but I'll go with the default. Light, medium, light, heavy, punch kick.
Okay.
There's dashing. I have a back dash and then a front flip.
I don't think I have a front. I think I just have a back dash. All right. Shall we?
Yeah, let's go. Ooh, into kind of a little ballerina move. Okay, yeah, there we go. Even on block, I can cancel like a normal into a that. Ooh. Damn, I got lit up.
Yeah. I like a nice, this character is on fire sprite.
Yeah. Street Fighter did a lot for fighting games, but making a dude be on fire,
yeah,
one of the best. Although I do prefer a dude being electrocuted and you see a skeleton.
Yes, you're right. That is better. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, okay. So we're gonna.
Oh shit.
Okay, half circles.
Oh, okay.
Slow moving stuff too. Look at that. That's disgusting how slow that moves.
Oh god, the fast one's so fast. Jesus. All right, I gotta figure out.
Again, a game that feels like you put in some fucking Game Genie codes. This fact just says Frankensteiner.
What?
It's a wrestling move.
Okay.
There it is.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Cool. Sailor Mars big into the WWE.
Oh yeah. Sailor Mars not allowed to go to Saudi Arabia.
I kind of only figured out the one move.
Do you want to look?
No, I'll look at my next character.
Oh, you have a giant swing. That's probably a command grab.
Oh, here we go. Little charge move there.
Oh, hey, did you just electrocute me and see my skeleton?
Yeah, fuck yes I did.
Oh.
The one bummer I think I had coming in and after I watched a bit of the Anime Evo stuff.
Yeah.
Was there's kind of only one stage, but you can unlock another by entering a long and confusing code in another screen. It's not worth doing here.
All right. I'm gonna try out Sailor Moon.
Okay, I've heard
What's
of
her
her.
name? Usagi. Yeah. Press select to ACS.
Did you press select?
Press select.
Oh, right. So yeah.
Oh, ability customize.
Yeah,
okay.
you can just like bump
Oh
stats.
man, I don't.
Like that one of them's just a question mark.
Yeah. Just don't. I wonder if we just set our stuff down to 0 from whatever the default is, or if...
Oh, hell yeah.
A lot of recovery on that fireball. Oh.
Ooh, that was a dirty cross-up.
Ah! Okay. Moon TR. Oh, okay, she's got a charge. Good.
The AI did that move to me in the corner though, and it hit like 6 times.
Oh,
wow. I saw there's also like a kind of a guard escape move where like if you backdash as you're blocking or something, you can get out of block string pressure.
Oh, huh.
It does feel good. It feels...
Yeah, it, like especially compared to Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Yeah, you can really let it rip there.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah, definitely some mid-air throws. I feel like that Sonic Scream move reminds me of like DJ's like machine gun upper of just like,
If you get hit by this, it's your fault.
Yeah. Yes, it's like Reptile's like fucking run past, come back with the elbow thing. Like, if you ever fall for this, you fucked up.
Let's go with what I can only assume is Pluto. Do you think she loses her sailor status now that Pluto's not a planet anymore?
I think they said that they realized Pluto is a planet again. It's
What?
not widely accepted, but I definitely saw some like
Pluto's back?
some fucking run back on that. I'm just like, no, fuck you. We never should have done this.
Ever since I learned Neil deGrasse Tyson was one of the people leading the charge in unplanetizing Pluto, lost respect for the man.
I feel like a lot of, it's been a long couple years on the internet, and I feel like Neil deGrasse Tyson was one of the casualties of like, everyone was like, that guy's awesome. And then the longer he was on Twitter, you were like, dude, just stop.
I remember
Like, let people have fun on the internet. I get science is science, right? Believe me, as a scientist, I'm with you, but there's a time and a place for science, and it's every other Monday.
And we're not out there saying like, ooh, I'm having fun playing.
When someone comes out there and says, hey, I think Tekken 7 might be the greatest fighting game of all time, I don't pop in and go like, actually.
They can't hear you in space.
I don't science-splain it to you. It's a wicked combo.
Thanks. Call that the Street Fighter 2. I just picked this game up. Sailor Rainus wins.
I might have thought we would have seen a tuxedo mask showing up in this.
Sure. Yeah, or that like evil witch lady.
Yeah. Because I would love to fuck up Tuxedo Mask, beat the shit out of that dumbass.
You're so small!
That's right. Tekken 3 had gone, and now...
I like that my projectile. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but it seems like the perfect tool. You got a double jump. Okay, a little DP.
Do you do that with a DP motion?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I haven't seen any DP motions on the move list yet, so. Looks like you kind of have to hit that, you have to commit to that double jump a lot earlier than I normally like.
Oh, it's not like, you can do it
Let me try it. But yeah,
maybe you gotta do it on your way up.
Yeah. Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
My double jump technique is to hit it at the last minute.
That's right, you gotta save it. Ooh. This corner pressure is real though.
There we go. She's a charge character. And also, just that appears to just be down.
Whoa! I just took like 80% of your health.
Let's roll that back.
Maybe I did a super?
Yeah.
Did I do a double?
I haven't really seen super. Okay. Oh, okay. Desperation moves.
I believe I hit you with a desperation.
Destructive Carnival with Sailor Uranus. Like a nice Destructive Carnival. Desperations must have, there's a flashing life meter in this, right?
Yeah.
Desperation usually implies like, hey, you're almost dead. Who did I, what was that? It's Venus.
That's Venus. Oh, here we go. Deep Submerge.
So that's back to forward to down, strong punch for the desperation.
Oh, hell yeah.
Except I picked Mercury, not Venus. Oh, what is that?
I don't know. It might have been a DP. I was mashing a little.
Nope.
Yeah, that was
Forward, down, back. Okay.
Ooh. I'm dead.
That was my desperation move. And I was desperate, so it makes sense.
Yeah. In my opinion, a desperation move should only be able to be used once. Ooh.
I like the way some of those moves flow together. Like, it's kind of brutal.
Yeah. This is definitely like a in-your-face kind of offense.
Smash mouth fighting.
God, I would love a early 2000s based fighting game where I could play as Smash Mouth and fuck up the dude from Third Eye Blind.
Yep. Mars Snake Flare.
I just hit myself in the neck.
Forward to back to down. Strong kick. Okay.
Oh. Holy. Ah! Oh, good, I've cornered myself.
Uh-oh.
Must have been my desperation move.
That was mine. Just like the fact here says, it looks just like that fireball, but the snake head rises and hits several times if blocked. That's annoying.
You can't hit what you can't catch. Let's just say something about justice, truth, justice in the American way.
That's what it was, yeah. In the name of the moon. Air throw. That's fun.
I like this a lot.
This feels nice.
Yeah. It feels like it's got a good low barrier to entry, but I can see that it's got some depth to it. If I were to mess around with it for a while.
I wonder, some of this depth feels almost accidental with the way some of it feels. You have to wonder, like, people making fighting games back in the 90s when people were still kind of figuring it out.
Yeah.
Do you think the developers of this knew exactly what they were making, or were they just like, no, just hit them, I don't know. Or were they as calculated as everyone is now, going like, okay, we need this many frames and this and that. And
yeah, I mean, I feel like it was probably kind of like, you have your basics, right? We know we want to make these types of characters, we want to make, these types of motions,
Right.
we make these types of, like...
especially with a licensed game where they're just like, oh, well, what's true to the characters?
And then I imagine once you kind of get those core mechanics down, you can take whatever time you have left or on the side to make it more competitive and fun and balanced.
Take this little girl in her
I
fucking
really
face.
don't like how she looks. She looks like a child pageant child. And that just upsets me on a moral level. Just slap me out of the air.
Always bet on hitbox. Never bet on hitbox.
Desperation move, come out.
That's how you do it. You just say, desperation move, come out. Into the connect, and then, see Neptune anywhere on any of these?
Yeah, here's Neptune. Let me look at my desperation. Down
There we go.
towards,
Sorry.
down,
Figured it
down,
out.
back.
Deep submerge.
Stop it.
Okay, she's the one with the dragon punch.
I think Neptune's top tier.
Neptune seems good.
Woof. R.I.P. Chibi Moon.
Yeah. All right.
All right, now we have to do the whole transformation sequence where our clothes explode off and we enter our sailor suits and the list comes up.
Yep.
And
I didn't bring my scepter.
I didn't. We don't have the natural moonlight.
Yeah, it's kind of
the
a-
studio lights aren't the same.
Need to make an artificial moon.
I can just also do this.
Oh yeah, you should have just done that
These other ways.
right out of the gate. Bishojo Senshi Sailor Moon S Jogai Ranto Shuyaku Sodetsusen.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I took 5 years of Japanese in high school.
Oh yeah, to get ready for watching Dragon Ball Z eventually one day.
Yeah, knew I was going to need it to really appreciate the dub. I think this has a good feel. I think the sound test is high quality.
Yeah, we got hexes in there.
Yeah, I think the
Has
roster
a separate voice test.
Yeah, it has a separate voice test, which is always welcome. I feel like
Good character diversity.
Yeah, good character diversity. Maybe not the largest roster, but it seems like the characters are definitely like their own thing.
Yeah.
And they didn't like double down on like we need 9 people with dragon punches, or something like that. Like it seems like they have the right number of characters, especially to represent the source material.
Yeah.
And so I would say this is going to be higher than our previous game by some amount here.
Yeah, I never.
If we're lining it up with other licensed games, I might say
I think it's better than Mighty Morphin
Yes.
Power Rangers: The Fighting Edition.
definitely, absolutely. I would take it over Battle Fantasia, as cool as the Battle Fantasia, RPG style is. King Fighters 94 is cool and all.
But definitely the weakest KOF.
Yeah, Final Fight Revenge, you can run away from that cop car, and that's really good, but
Yeah, it only carries it so far.
Yeah. I think this game cracks the top 20. I would take it over Darkstalkers in a heartbeat, scientifically, of course.
Yeah. Over Darkstalkers 1, I would agree.
Yes, over Darkstalkers 1, certainly not. There are other games in that franchise, I'm told, and maybe we'll play those someday.
Maybe.
But until then, let's see. How you feeling about Capcom Fighting Evolution and Sailor Moon S?
This one breaks my heart. That Capcom Fighting Evolution's pretty good.
Yeah.
But in a way, it was kind of what you would expect.
It's a little tossed off in a sense of just like, hey, we had these characters, and it doesn't necessarily feel like a complete thought. It feels like the start of something cool that they don't necessarily...
Like, let's look at a very modern game that kind of does this similar thing is Cross Tag Battle.
Sure, yeah.
You can tell is this, they found a way to incorporate mechanics from all these different games to kind of make it its own thing that is more than the sum of its parts.
And Capcom Fighting Evolution is very much like, we brought in these characters with the systems from their game, and it fits together.
It's fun.
Better
than
you think it would,
but
it's,
built from the ground up.
Okay, so I think that moves this above that. There's no 10 count in this game.
There's no 10 count.
But it does have Sailor Mars.
It does have Sailor Mars.
And I think that helps. I do like the flow of the moves, one into the next, like canceling into supers and their specials rather.
Desperation move is cool.
Yeah, that stuff feels pretty good. I do like Double Dragon 95.
I do as well. That game had multiple backgrounds and they were all crazy and cool.
Right, yes, as opposed to this one with its single background.
With one song.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
But the sound test has way more songs on it, so presumably there's some deep story mode or something.
Story mode, okay. I feel good about making this our new number 18.
Yeah. Not quite as good as Martial Masters.
What's that?
That's he's from Detroit.
Oh,
he's got his own, I'm
the
on
9
his,
Mile City.
Yeah, I'm on his satellite radio station every so often.
Oh.
Yeah.
The spaghetti guy?
Yeah. Okay.
Spaghetti guy.
Yeah. And yes, that's going to put it in as our new number 18, cracking the top 20.
Big week for anime.
Every week's a big week for anime, except for next week, or actually this week, when this is the only anime coverage going up because we had to push All Systems Goku back a week.
Because of the game?
Yeah, didn't want to clash with the game.
It's too much Dragon Ball content.
Actually, the Extra Life streaming and stuff like that. Didn't have time to record it. So
man, remember that Extra Life stream we did?
Boy, yeah, that was crazy.
Ooh,
that thing
can
that
you believe
happened.
that Brad did that?
No, I cannot. We probably should have bailed him out after that, but whatever.
That's how you learn a lesson.
He'll call a lawyer. It's fine. That's going to do it for this edition of Ranking of Fighters. Congratulations to our new senior junior lead assistant, Ben Pack, on his promotion. Again, we'll get you that key to the restroom. If you it gets dirtiest on Tuesdays, weirdly enough. So if you could make sure you're in there either late Tuesday or Wednesday morning to make sure it is spick and span, cleaned up, ready to go.
I gotta.
Okay, yeah, great.
Check this mole out.
Okay, you get that checked out, and then
I have an appointment every Tuesday to check out this mole.
Okay, great. We'll just get to it Wednesday morning first thing, and that'll take care of that. In the meantime, thanks everyone out there for looking at this, the definitive list of the greatest fighting games of all time, top to bottom, inside and out. We will see you next time, right here on GiantBomb.com.